it be Prime Minister Rishi Sunak or Prime Minister Liz Truss in the UK? Well, in a vote this afternoon, Conservative lawmakers narrowed down the field to the final two candidates. Former Chancellor Rishi Sunak garnered the most votes with a lead of 24 over the current Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, and Penny Mordaunt was knocked out. Well, the two will now spend the next 6 weeks trying to convince the party's 180,000 members that they deserve to replace Boris Johnson as leader of the country's Tory party. Johnson resigned earlier this month after a series of his ministers quit, saying that they had lost confidence in his leadership. And he marked his last appearance at Prime Minister's Questions earlier, saying, quote, "Hasta la vista, baby," to MPs. Tom Brooks, a professor of law and government at Durham Law School in the UK, gave us a breakdown of the final two runners.
So on the one hand, you've got Rishi Sunak, had been Chancellor of the Exchequer, had led a very popular furlough scheme to help the country get through the COVID crisis, and had a very high-profile position during the regular kind of key briefings during the COVID epidemic response by the government. At the same time, he has also been fined for breaking the government's COVID rules at the very same event as the Prime Minister. On the other hand, you have Liz Truss, the Foreign Secretary, has been fairly loyal to the Prime Minister, has not resigned from her position, and so many will see that she might be a bit tarred by that. I think going into, if you asked me a week ago, I'd say that Liz Truss was by far the most popular with members, but as there have been these public debates between the different candidates, that they've been kind of taking chunks out of each other and are very kind of aggressive and sort of nasty campaigning already. Her stock has fallen, so right now it's fairly dead heat. I think that the members will still kind of just by a hair favor Liz Truss, but the money and the kudos and the first set of the blocks out of Rishi Sunak will make it a very tight race that I think is probably almost too close to call.